yeah, since I started, but there are some that their name were just, it was just a social media thing to just come. I think it all started 2018, 2019. Then I was a core member. There was this one that it was like a cycle. This one, you bring people, they'll contribute money and you give to the higher person. Why the people under you that have invested will also bring and they will give like that. It was more like a contribution until those ones behind are not able to raise people that can bring money, and then that's their loss.
I was one of the victims. Sometime around 2014 or thereabout, I was lured into that scheme by one of my relations who was working with me then. When I heard about it and the enticing offers they were giving to people, I was still skeptical. You understand? I didn't just rush it. Who was my colleague then and my village person for that matter, explained to me how he has been helping people do this. It's okay, let me give it a try. So I decided to. In fact, he was the one that gave me the account number of where I will pay my money. In fact, he brought the account number from his own diary, and that gave me that conviction that maybe something positive will. But I was still afraid, so I decided to just invest about 25,000 there. If fortunes begins to smile on me, I may decide to invest more.
I can't remember how many times, but I know I've tried a couple of Ponzi schemes. It's been such a long time, year after year, we've been trying. Let's say 10.
It was not really like a Ponzi scheme like that. It was an investment. That one you have to work out your way. If you want to be paid, you work like, you understand. But the person who lured me into it told me that once I will be able to get my capital, that I will do the work for me to be getting my returns. So but I was still skeptical. So I invested about 100,000 in that one. Unfortunately, I got paid twice. I got 15,000 two times, and that was it. You understand? And no other payment. But it was because of the conviction and the relationship I have built with the guy over the years that made me believe him.
This one, it wasn't like a company trying to disguise, but it was something that just started that everybody was doing. Do you understand? It was on WhatsApp groups, and I will add you up. I will tell you that if you bring 3 people, you will now come up to the ladder. The 3 persons' money that they contributed will give to 1 person, and then I will be next in line. If those people bring, I will be the one to, and then you, until where the cycle stops, and then those that are behind or could not bring people will be at loss.
At the point where I was supposed to be paid, and no, it has a timeline. If you invest in 1 month, in so and so date, you will get paid. In fact, I invested. Some other people that are in the same office with me invested after I have already invested, after I have made payment. You understand? And those people were paid. Some of them were paid. Unfortunately, some of them were not paid. Like I told you, I invested just 25,000. There was one person that invested almost 200,000 because they saw that this person has been close to me, and he has been working with me, and they believed him, and they have seen that I invested. They invested. Those people, the person invested about 200,000. Was not paid.
Of the truth, there was especially Barra Finance and IDFX and Student Wallet. I lost over 20 million. Yes. And when that happened, it took everything. In fact, I had to start life from afresh, because like I said, those ones, we didn't knew it was a Ponzi scheme, because they came, presented license and all of that, and they had physical investments that Yes, they had office. Barafina had a transport company. They had a bakery and a couple of them. Do you understand? And we actually believed them. That was why I invested so much. But for the ones I'm aware, I know the risks I can actually take. Yes, I know the limit to which I can actually go. But for these ones, it took us unaware.
Of course, it affected my finance, but as God may have it, I didn't invest the whole fortune I had. I just invested what I believe I can easily take, take calmly whenever anything happens. It has, people have invested in stocks and all that, and it was still the same thing.
Oh,
So
at
where
least
are you right now?
I've actually passed that stage of trying to find my ground. Or now I'm working. I have a couple of business. I'm comfortable, so I don't think it's something that I would jump to. And I'm fully aware that there is no business that will guarantee you those return on investment that they promise. No business in Nigeria or anywhere that can guarantee you 20% return on investment on a monthly basis. So now I know better.
No, I wouldn't. I would rather invest in a visible business I see that will be giving me little returns than all these pipe dream business ventures that I don't know when it will mature.